What is up, everybody? We got some really special guests. Say hello, everybody.
Hello.
Woo!
Hi.
Hey, Kathy.
Awesome. This is exciting. So what we're going to do, guys, we are going to have you guys just jump down here like this. Bada bing, bada boom. What's up, everybody? It's Aaron and Kathy Parker. How's everybody doing tonight? We have some very special guests who you kind of just got to get the little sneak peek there. We're going to be bringing them back out in just a second. Let's do a quick mic check. By the way, this is streaming on our Facebook page. This is also streaming on our YouTube channel. We wanted to make this training available for all MDC affiliates because we are one big MDC happy family. So for those of you watching on Facebook, in our group, you can't share the video because it's private, but you can tag your team. So go get your team. This is going to be a jam-packed training. We have several of the top producers from the Power Team who are going to be sharing some of their secrets on this training tonight. So tag your team in the comments. If you're on Facebook, if you're on YouTube, it's public, so you can share it. However, this is a training. So if you're on YouTube, please do not post this video all over Facebook. You can share this video privately, one-on-one, maybe with your team, but not all over Facebook. Okay, with that being said, let's go ahead and talk about what we're doing tonight. So how many of you right now are ready? If you're ready, I need to see some comments. Who's ready to learn from the top producers from March? So just to clarify what this means, on our company's wait a minute, hold on. We got something important going on here.
What?
Do you know what happened, guys?
What happened?
We've been married 13 years.
Oh my God. I was like, what?
Can y'all believe that she has put up with me for 13 years? I love you.
Lord help me.
Lord help me. 13 years. Today's our anniversary. We were supposed to be on Jupiter Beach for the weekend, away from everyone, on the beach, the same beach where we got married. But of course,
it's closed.
All the beaches are closed, as you all know. So instead, we get to hang out with the Power Team, which is the next best thing, of course. And we're hanging out with everybody because we got a lot of people watching on YouTube as well. So what's up, everybody who's here? And for those of you watching the recording, thank you guys so much. Appreciate all the love. For those of you watching the recording, we're excited that you're here. Do us a quick favor. Drop a like on this video, wherever you're watching this, just so we can kind of get an idea of how many people are here, if you're watching it live or the recording, and drop a quick comment and let us know who is here. How about this? Here's a question for everyone. If you are married, how many years have you been married? Let's just do a quick question. Just kind of see where everybody's at. See who beats the Parkers. We got 13 years running. So happy anniversary. Beth says 30 years going. Oh, wow. That is crazy. Let's see, guys. Let's see some numbers. Jerica's got 5.5 years. I love it. Peter's going 22 years. We've got 34 years. We've got 35 years. Nice. Wow. 22 years. 40 years. We got a 41 years. 37. 37. Oh my goodness. That's some crazy numbers.
Yeah.
We thought we were good with 13.
Lucky 13.
It's lucky 13. we got many more to go. So thank you guys for all the love. We appreciate it. All right, let's get this party started. So what are we doing here? What we're doing here is we are talking to the top producers. What this means is from the whole company in My Daily Choice, they have inside of our back office, all of you should know this, you click on leaderboard and it shows the top 100 producers in the whole company. And we are so excited to be able to congratulate yet again. We had last month, in the month of March, let's just give you guys a quick visual. And then we're going to be bringing out, not all of them could be here with us live on this training, but we're going to be bringing out several of these special guests who are going to be sharing with you tonight some of their secrets. Here we go. So these were the 10 Power Team members who made it onto the global leaderboard. I don't know, there's like 40, 50, 60,000 affiliates in the whole company worldwide. And in the top 100, we had 10 people. So the Power Team is just rocking. And our goal for April is to just dominate, right? Power Team's going to just blow this thing up. So big congrats to Mike and Lida, Marissa, Jerica, Diane, Hamida, by the way, who just hit 5K affiliate. She's in Kenya. So just a quick side note for all of us that are, trying to make excuses about why we can't build our business. She's in Kenya and she just hit 5K affiliate and she's on the leaderboard last month, crushing it. We got Britt. We've got Lynn, Dave, who also is in Kenya right here. We've got the amazing Jeff and Jody, and we've got Andrea. So congrats to all 10. Now, let's go ahead and get this party started, and let's dive in. Let me see by a raise of hands, because I can see you guys, which one of you would like to go first? Let's see. Who do we have? We've got Jerica. Jerica, I saw you first. So, and I just want to make a point really quick before we even get started. This is really crazy. Look at who's down here. What is the problem with this?
There's no problem. What do you mean? There's no problem.
Excuse me, fellas. Fellas, where are the fellas at watching this video right now? They're all ladies. The ladies are dominating. What?
I told you we run the world. Man.
And as a side note, I know a lot of people have been asking, Kathy is launching any day now a power team boss lady group. It's coming. Don't worry. We're going to make a big announcement once it is live. It'll be open for all ladies only, and it will also be open to anybody in the company who wants to get access to some mentoring, some coaching, some mindset for ladies only. Not that they need it though. My gosh, it's all ladies on here. So let's get started. And by the way, fellas, come on. We got to get some fellas on the leaderboard. And just planting a seed. Ready for this? Everyone who gets on the leaderboard in April, guess what's going to happen?
On the power team.
On the power team, we are going to do a big congratulations graphic with your picture on it and invite you to come on to a power team training in the beginning of May. So we definitely want to just get that competition spirit going and get on that leaderboard for the month of April. So first up, we've got Jerica. What's up, Rockstar? You are muted. Can you unmute yourself real quick? There we go. Mic check.
Yes, you hear me?
Awesome. Look at the t-shirt representing. Woo! Power team. So Jerica, for everyone who doesn't know, tell us really quick who you are, where you live. Give us like the 1-minute version of who is Jerica Herbert.
I am up here in Canada, near Vancouver, and I've been doing this since January. And I have 3 little kids, stay-at-home mom. Now most of us are stay-at-home everything. So, but yeah, my husband actually signed us up, and then I took over. I was like, this is mine.
You guys hear this? Her husband signed him up, and she just took over. She said, I got this.
Yeah.
This is where the ladies take over.
He helps too.
Okay, that's good. I help her too sometimes.
Yeah.
So Jerica, I love that. You are in Canada.
Yeah.
Which is massive because, as all of you know that are watching this, Canada has limited product availability. So even though today Jerica cannot purchase any of our CBD products, she has other products that she can purchase, just not the CBD. Guess what? She's still crushing it. And this was your second month as 5K?
Yes.
Come on, y'all. Give it up for Jerica. Woo! Second month in a row as a 5K affiliate on the leaderboard, and she's in Canada. # no excuses. That's what I'm saying. So let's dive into some training. Jerica, you've been in the business since January, so we're looking at really just 3 months in the business.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, so you are somebody that has just blown this up, right? You get in to be able to go 5K affiliate. Now your second month in a row. You're only 3 months in the business. You're on the leaderboard. You're out there putting in the work. And I love that you're in Canada. I love that you've got 3 kids. You're at home. You got 3 kids you got to take care of, but you're still making it happen. So for the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people that are watching this video, they want to know, what are you doing and how did you do it? So I'm just going to kind of turn it over to you to kind of share with us some strategies, some tips, some things that you've done. I might jump in just to interject, but let's dive in. Take it away.
For sure. Well, day to day, I set a goal in the day. Like, I make sure I always reach out to people because there can be always excuses, right? I have kids, life gets busy, and but I'm always reaching out to new people and following up. That's what I found is persistence. People ignore the no's. I'm like, well, like in my head, I'm like, that's not a no, that's maybe later. Or being ignored used to be, it would offend me, and now it's like, I'll just talk to you tomorrow. Send you another message, some question marks, you okay? And then they'll be like, no, and I'm like, then we talk. And then and I find a lot of people have excuses, so you just have to keep showing them how amazing it is, using the different things, the Power Team Hangout, and just the new promotions, the free thing in March. What I did is I just told everyone. I was like, it is free. Now is your chance. Come. Like, I went back to the beginning, to people I talked to, and just told them, look what they're doing to help everyone right now. There is like hope in this. And, and I had tons of signups. So not everyone bought something, but I just kept following up, showing them why it's good to upgrade. And then people or they were plugging into the training, and finding those people that wanted to be mentored and coachable. And this is their business, putting it in their hands. I am here to help you if you're ready, if you want it, like, use me. And people wanted to, or they ignored me, signed up and ignored me. I'm like, okay, you're lost, but but I don't give up on people. Just keep following up. And yeah, like, what else? Exposures, because the follow-up, they need like 8 to 12 exposures. If I look back at who signed up, there are
everybody taking notes. This is gold. 8 to 10 exposures before people join. Is that what you just said?
Yeah, or more, 8 to 12. Yeah, and not just going from your Facebook posts, because I even look back at the beginning, I'm like, nobody liked anything. Well, if we took offense to that, I would have quit 1,000 times, right? And so it's sending messages, talking to people, building relationships, getting them to know me, posting in my stories so people can see I'm real. This isn't some kind of scam. And adding people to your Facebook to show that. And then I only do 1 or 2 posts on my wall, on my profile, because like you said, you're competing with yourself. So when I see my team doing like sharing everything and posting, it's like I go and remind them. I'm like, no, you guys, do that in your stories. Go comment on people's posts. That's important to get yourself seen, and work with Facebook, not against it. So yeah, and the lives, I've done a couple. I'm still trying to get out of my comfort zone and do some more. And even coming on here, it's like, you know what? No, this is an opportunity to speak to my team, speak to everyone out there, and be an example. Like, yeah, Kendall, she's my mentor, and I am learning from her. I talk to her every day, and using her skills and putting them to me too. Not just thinking I can do this on my own, because we need our teams. Using all the resources that we have, I find like
so talk about that really quick. And by the way, just a side note, a quick call to action for everybody. As you are getting these tips from these Power Team members, here's a quick suggestion. Take a picture of each person when they're on the screen, and make sure you're taking notes. And then either during the training or when we're done, post one of them on Facebook and share your excitement about this training, so people can see the type of support, the type of training. Give people an example, because people are going to see that and they're going to be like, what is that? I want to be a part of that. How can I be a part of that training? And you say, well, we got to get you started on the Power Team, and then you can be a part of all this training that we do all the time. So that's just a quick tip for everybody who's watching. Now back to what you said. You're talking about, you just said that there were some, what did you call it? Just a second ago? You were using some things to help you.
Like from my mentor, and putting them into practice.
Yeah. So what's that? Yeah. So what you said, I think like some tools. You're using some tools. You're using some different things. give us an example of something that everybody who's watching this, a strategy or a tool, something that you're doing that everybody can go implement.
Well, one of my favorite videos is training ones is the 9 secrets to signing up pre-enrollees. When I watched it, I took pictures of your examples of conversations, because sometimes when you're in the moment and you're talking to someone, it's like, or how to follow up. So I have them saved on my phone, and then, even just the question marks, you okay? Like, that's from you, I learned. And then even Kendall and I will go back and forth and give each other different follow-up ideas. Hey, you have to change it up. Sometimes the same thing doesn't work. The same script, the same follow-up doesn't work with everyone. If you keep trying the same thing and you have no results, then you have to change it. Let's try something else, or do like follow up with 10 people, try this tactic, and the other 10 try this, see who replies, So
yeah, and I love what you said too, is that you're only posting once or twice a day on Facebook, but when you went back to your Facebook posts, you were not getting a lot of engagement.
Right at the beginning. Yeah, exactly.
And so a lot of people might be discouraged with that. And I tell people all the time, we've done trainings on this. You just have to be consistent and keep going and get in the messenger, right? You are messaging. Give everyone an idea of how many people would you say that you're messaging every single day, whether it's to new people or following up?
30 to 50 messages sometimes. Sometimes, like some days it's less if I'm like, okay, I've been on my phone a lot, my kids are acting out. But then the next day I'm like, okay, gotta catch up, gotta go back and trying to learn this new app to get track better with my follow-up, and playing around with it, see what works with that. And yeah, just you have to send messages out. People are like, oh, it's not like, I'm not getting any signups. It's like, are you talking to people, or are you just waiting for them to come to you? Right? And mindset, that's another thing.
All right, so last question, mindset. Give everyone your biggest tip as your last question on mindset, and any final tips that you got for the power team.
So yeah, mindset is huge. That if I'm having a bad day, then nobody signs up those days. I am doing gratitudes and encouraging my team and just looking at the goal, my why. You have to have a good why. And my children, my family, the freedom, especially right now when it's like, my husband has a good job, but how good is it right now? You think it's good. And, and so looking at that and letting that drive you through the hard days. And it comes out in your messages. People feel it. And if you have to show the excitement, show why you're doing it. Sorry, I'm repeating myself. But, let it come through your messages so people get excited. And I also use voice memos as well. And, if we're on a good day and as people are signing up, then voice memos are awesome, because they're like, oh, like, I just can't. I want to tell everyone and explain it. Like, it's free. Come on, let's go. And then I send them the packages to, look, you can make even better commissions with this. And now you have till the end of, April. Like, there's no risk. 60-day money back guarantee, guys. Like, what do you have to lose? Come on.
Love it. All right, guys, who just got value from Jerica? Make some noise, drop some love, drop some hearts, drop some comments. 5K affiliate going for 10K. Yes. Jerica, congratulations. You rock.
Thank you.
All righty. And by the way, once you're done with your segments, you guys, she already bounced. You guys got it. You can exit this interface, and then you can watch on Facebook with the rest of the team. All right. Who is next? Jody is next. Here we go. This is huge, guys. Are you ready for this? We have the one and only Jody Judge in the house.
She's muted.
Mic check. Where you at?
There
we go.
Hey.
Guys, Jody and Jeffrey are 25K affiliates in Canada. Woo! Give it up for Jeff and Jody. They're absolutely crushing it. Their team is just crushing it. They're going for 50K right now. So they are just on fire. And I just have to say this, the fact that you are a 25K, you and Mike are the two highest ranked power team members on the leaderboard. That shows that even though you're at rank, you're still producing, you're in the trenches, you're leading by example. So massive props to you.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna really quick give everybody the quick version of who you are.
All right. Can you hear me okay? Good.
Loud and clear.
Perfect. I'm on campground Wi-Fi, so you just never know. So I'm Jody Judge. I have my wonderful husband. He is occupying a child. That's why there's no male testosterone happening right now. But it's nice for me. So we are an oil field family. We've been an oil field family for the last almost 10 years together, basically our whole marriage. We had kids really young, and I always came, not that I came second, but I always felt second to Jeffrey building his career, building his lifestyle. And then we ended up not separating maritally, but working in two different provinces. And when that transitioned into our lives, I looked at him and I said, I needed something for me. I need something to bring you home, and I needed something for me. And in August 31st of 2019, we joined MDC and HempWorks, and we haven't looked back, and it's just been climbing. And now Jeffrey's like fully home. We don't have to worry about him ever going back to the oil field. We're traveling in an RV right now during all the crisis. We are completely practicing social distancing, but we are home in the middle of the woods and we are adventuring, and we're just spending time as a family. And this is the first time in 10 years where we've all been together and not driving each other crazy, and like truly loving the experience. And it's been a whirlwind.
So awesome.
Wow. That is amazing. We'll have to talk more about that another time. The adventures, the RV adventures. So Jody, let's just dive in. You know, I know we've done some trainings in the past with you and Jeff, but there's a lot of new people that are here that want to know, what are you doing specifically as a leader? You're already at a 25K rank and you're still on a leaderboard. So give us because here's the reality. A lot of people, they hit 5K, they get 10K, and some people think, well, I could just work with my team. And it's one of the biggest mistakes that I see people making. You obviously are not making that mistake. So what are some of the things that you've done to be able to, even as a 25K, you're still producing and you were one of the top producers? Talk to us.
Yeah. So, you know what? I preach consistency. I preach it through and through, and not only through my team, but also for me. So I'm consistently compounding my actions every single day. I'm not getting overwhelmed. I'm finding a balance, and we're all living a whole different new normal. It doesn't matter that Jeffrey and I are traveling with our kids. We are all in the same but different boat. We're all developing this new normalcy. So I've been really consistent on my daily method of operations, but I honed it down a bit because I got kids at home now full time. It's not like we get up, we do our daily method of operations, then we got to make lunches and we head out the door, and then we go to the gym. There was that balance. Now it's kind of honing it back and finding what works for us. So now we get up, we do our meditation and our gratitude. We're done that in about 20 minutes. And then it's hang out with the kids, make breakfast, and it's go time with work. When I say consistent compounding actions, I've been jumping on the phone with my team. So when you say, oh yes, like you guys have been in the trenches. Yes, we have been in the trenches, but we've been working with our team just as much. And I'm taking this time. This is the first month since joining MDC where everything is taken care of. All my bills are paid. All our expenses are paid. Everything is being paid. Like literally we are at that comfortable moment where we can take a deep breath and we can sigh. And like, I've never had that, haven't been this comfortable since joining. Well, I have been, but since our online experience in the last couple of years, like Jeff and I just looked at each other and like, this is the life that we just created. And it's just so mind-boggling to see it. So when I do my daily actions, I'm consistently doing it. I'm rearranging my schedule. I'm being like, hey, I'm going to spend 20 minutes focusing on attraction marketing. Attraction marketing has been huge in our growth in the last little while. Just showing up daily on my content, bringing people along on my journey. I'm sharing everything. I cannot stress this enough. You are going to be messaging people all day long, but if your content does not match what you're messaging, oh, you're growing a business, but you want me to buy into your business, but I don't see you growing a business online. There's no congruency, and it just changes your whole approach. When people can connect with you in Messenger and feel your story, and they go onto your Facebook or your social media platforms and they see that story is sitting right there in their face, and they're saying, oh, Jody's having a struggle today. Oh, Jody's having an amazing day. I just experienced that same emotion. I want to start to get to know her more. And it just opens the world it has opened the world to me and what we've been creating. And we went back the moment Jenna and Josh opened it up for free. We went back to everyone and anyone. We're like, this is the time. You can join for free, because we opened up our CBD mastery to everybody during this time. And that's what's been duplicating for us at a mass level, is people jumping into there, and then they follow the training, and then all of a sudden they're in the power team, and they're seeing the congruency between the two, and then they're jumping through and through, and they're just duplicating. It's just been amazing to watch, but it's been I cannot stress enough, and I can't stop saying that, but I cannot stress enough that consistent compounding actions. Set a limit to who you're going to message. Set a limit to how much content you're going to put out. Again, 2 posts, 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening is usually my rhythm, but once a day is just as great. But the action that you also want to take is commenting and liking on other people's content, not only within your team, but who is ever on your Facebook. The more people you can get your little comments in front of, the more people are going to start following you. You have no idea how many conversations, how many relationships I have built during this time. And a lot of the people that came last month were relationships that Jeffrey and I had been building for the last couple months. And all of a sudden they're like, boom, boom, boom. You may feel like it's a slow period, and then all of a sudden it's just like go time. It's like, oh my God, people are coming in left, right, and center. It's just a crazy momentum. So always keep building up those relationships, follow up, ask them how you're doing. The most important thing you can do right now is shine light and love into everybody's life. Show them that you're experiencing those same emotions. Share them like some tips or tricks on how you're working through it. Share your family dynamic. Really hone in on your niche. You want to speak to one person instead of speaking to everybody. Really, mine is mamas. I love working with moms. That is my niche through and through. Jeffrey's is more tradesmen, and we have combined that too. And we really, when we're talking to our audience, is to families and mamas. That's who our audience is. So you really want to connect with people within your niche, and that's just how we've been able to duplicate a lot in the month of March. And it was just fantastic. I feel on fire, and I feel so comfortable with what we are creating and what's happening, and just to feel like Jeffrey and I are the ones that are creating it. There's no dictatorship. There's nobody dictating my hours or telling me how much I can and cannot work or taking my job away from me. I am literally here standing in the power position, and you guys are too, because what we have with MDC and everything like that, you guys have, and we have what everybody wants. It's just insane. And when you walk into confidence, into your conversations, into your content, into everything that you're doing, people just start eating your vibe. And yes, I have down days. Oh my gosh, do I ever? And just like Jerica said, I take that time and I peace out. I take that time. And I honestly, you guys, I built this business barely working weekends. I will do content, but I will barely work in the weekends, because the weekends are for my family. They're for recharging my soul. And then I come back Monday or Sunday evening when the power team has their trainings, and I'm ready to hit hard. And I just keep doing that daily consistency. And it just ends up compounding to so much by the end of the couple months that you just start bringing people in, you start bringing those sales in, you start getting those boosts, and you just got to stick with it. So I cannot stress that enough. Consistent daily compounding action.
Boom! Who is getting value from Jody Judge? If you are, drop a like, drop a comment, let us know. She is on fire, guys. She is just so much leading by example with her energy, with her passion, the prospecting. So one thing that I heard you say was you went back. This is a huge call to action for everyone who is watching this, unless you're brand new. How many of you have prospects that told you no? Mm-hmm. Anybody, right? Guess what? Go back to all of them, because now they have no excuse. They can join for free. For this month only, the month of April, they can join for free. Now, obviously, we're not going to get into a whole tangent here. Make sure you are telling them the importance of buying at least one product so they can get their kit in the mail, which is free as long as they buy something. And obviously the importance of ranking up, director, executive, buy some more products so you can get paid the most commission. But at the end of the day, it still provides a way for people to join for free. No excuses. So follow up with everyone. Jody, what would you say in closing is right now your number one tip? I mean, you just gave everybody so much value, but give us one final thought for everybody who's watching.
Leverage that new app. MDC Genius is incredible, you guys. You can send the videos in sequence or you can send them out of order depending how your conversation is going. And it's so smooth and transitional. You can literally track if they're watching your video. You can track if you need to follow up. And it just opens up so much more. So learn the ins and outs of that app. You can play around it and learn it in 10 minutes. That's very, very simple and easy to follow. And use that to talk to your leads. And once you've got them and they've watched all the videos, go and send them your pre-enrollee link and walk them through the process and just stress. You guys get free access and a 60-day money-back guarantee, and just jump in and see what it can create for you. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain, and that's how I ended my conversations usually.
Boom! I love it. Here's the app. Just in case everyone's not sure, just go to Get MDC app from your cell phone. It's a game changer. It's completely free, which is super awesome. So definitely recommend it for everybody. All right, let's see here. Jody, you are amazing. Congratulations. Thank you for being here. And we are so proud and so excited for you and Jeff, because I know you guys are on a mission helping your team, and you guys are going for 50K. Woo!
Thank you so much, you guys.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye.
All right. For those of you who are watching, if you're getting value, drop a like, drop a comment, get this training to your team. We got lots more coming your way right now, so don't go anywhere. Okay, which one of you ladies would like to go next? Oh, you guys are going crazy. Diane is like, me. Here we go. Diane is in the house. Hey, Diane, how are you?
I'm just great.
Okay, Diane, listen, you are just on fire. You're sponsoring like crazy. And were you on the leaderboard the last 2 months?
Yes, sir.
2 months in a row. Everyone, listen up. 2 months in a row on the leaderboard. Diane got it done. So she's got some value to share with everyone right now. Give us a quick synopsis. Who are you? Tell us.
I am Diane Roslin. Can I start off with one thing first? I have great news and not so great news. I'm going to start.
We don't do not so great news on this training.
No, you will. You can appreciate it. The good news is our daughter is a paramedic here in Lee County. She's been in quarantine for almost 2 weeks now. Just got the results back. Thank God she's negative, and she goes back to work this coming Wednesday. So still praying that everything works out. Okay, so that's done. The not so good news is, as you all know, I do the farmers markets. These are all my customers I've had. I do them from October through May. And the farmers market in Sanibel was still open. So I said, okay, we're going to do it last Sunday. Well, at the 11th hour, the Sanibel City Council decided that CBD is not an essential. So I said, I beg to differ. It is a plant. People need it, especially now for their anxiousness and sleeplessness. I'm being compliant here, I think, and all the other stuff. And they said, you could talk about it, but you can't sell it. And I couldn't even take orders. Okay? Can you see this? This is the inventory I have left. It's close to $6,000 worth of inventory sitting right here in my office. So, of course, now I went back to all of my customers from past. I emailed them all. I told them I can no longer do the Sanibel market. If you need to reorder, you know what to do, because people were coming to me last Sunday, not today because I gave up with them. And I couldn't sell. I could talk about it. I gave everybody a business card, but they said, I need it now. And I'm thinking, I've got this at home and I can't sell it. So I offered, they said, well, you could deliver it. Anyway, so that's the story with that. So I have to come up with my plan B, because that has been 99% of my business was the markets, because I do a few a week for 8 months straight. It's a lot of work. You're
talking about going to a farmer's market, and the farm. So for everyone who wants to know her secret sauce, it's going to farmers markets, correct?
Correct.
And they just shut down the farmers markets, which we all know why. And what's that?
No, they still have it here. I'm in Southwest Florida. I'm on the other side of you.
Okay, but they won't let you sell CBD.
Right, because they claim it's non-essential, and
we know that's ridiculous.
Okay, well, like I said, I was back and forth with the Sanibel City Council, the big honchos. They wouldn't even respond to my emails. I'd go online to their meetings. I was beyond angry. I'm being very ladylike here.
Yeah. So bottom line, Diane, just so everyone knows, so your secret weapon was farmers market. So for everyone who's watching this, guess what I would be doing if I was everyone. You ready?
Yeah.
Start thinking about once things come back to normal in a few weeks, whenever that's going to happen. Everybody should be thinking about maybe doing farmers markets, right? Because that's what you've done. You've had tremendous success with it. And obviously, listen, here's the reality, guys. Let's just talk about this really quick. We cannot talk about or worry about things out of our control, right? So if the government or whatever it is, says, oh, you can't do this, guess what we do? We adjust, right? We are entrepreneurs, so we have to adjust. We have to continue to evolve and adjust as laws change and things change, and we will continue to thrive. So just kind of throwing that out there. So, you reached out to all of your past people, and if they want more product, you can just mail them product.
Well, with all this product, I've already paid for it and the shipping. So now I'd have to tack on more shipping to them.
Right. Well, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, like the 500s I sell for 80, the 1500s I sell for 165, and so on and so on. So, and I never had anybody ask or, say anything about the price. They were like, all right, I'll take a bottle. I'll take two. Oh, what's this? Buy three, get one free. I'm in, which was great.
Did you guys just hear that? That brings up a good point. Some people say, I've had people ask me, well, Aaron, what do you say to people? And they say, well, I could get it cheaper somewhere else. Did you guys just hear what Diane said? Nobody even asked her about the price.
Well, you know why? Because my key line here, and everybody take note of this, and I remember Kathy last month saying, boom, that's a great one. Our only ingredient is usually their last ingredient.
You guys catch that? Write that one down. When people say, well, I can get it cheaper somewhere else. Well, yeah, of course you can. Our first ingredient is their last ingredient. What does that mean? It means all the other CBD out there is diluted, it's crap, and quite frankly, you don't even know what you're really getting because they're not doing the documentation, the testing on their CBD like we do. So it should be a no-brainer for people. All right, Dan, so you've been in the business for a while. You're obviously vendor booths. It is what it is. Tell us quickly, what would you say is your one tip overall that you have done that people can actually go do right now in the state of the world that you can share with everybody that can help them grow their business right now?
Well, that when I post certain things on Facebook about, especially like tonight, I've been asked to do this tonight, and I'll post positive things like that. And there is a vendor that was across from me from a couple of markets. He's with another essential oil company, and he's been doing it for a few years. And he texted me the other day and he said, I think I'm ready. I said, for what? He said, the CBD business you're in. And he's with this other essential oil company. So that kind of cracked me up. And I said, sure, no problem. Here's, take a look at this, watch the 4 brief videos. And so he watched them, and now he's in the process of moving to Orlando. So he's like packing and all that, but he wants in. He's going to be leaving that company and coming with us. So I think by people seeing me posting certain things on Facebook keeps them going. I exported all of my contacts, all of my pre-enrollees, all my customers onto an Excel spreadsheet. I click it all, and I send out one big mass email. I BCC everybody so nobody knows who's who, whatever. And then I get the responses back one way or another.
Love it. All right. Diane, I know you're going for it. You're going to make it happen. And I know we're working hard to get you to 5K affiliates. And I know she's going for leaderboard again this month. So everybody give it up for Diane. Congratulations. You are a rock star.
Thank you.
We're excited to be working with you.
Is that it?
All right. Next up, we have, I know Lyda was back there. Me. So we're going to jump over to Lyda Bellum. And I see we actually have our new 5K who just popped in that is in Kenya. So we're going to jump over to Lyda. Lyda, how are you doing?
Good. Awesome, actually.
Okay, so Lyda crushing it as always. 5K affiliate, y'all. And even though she's a 5K, she is on the leaderboard. So everybody give it up for Lyda. Tell us, Lyda, where are you living and a quick story of who you are.
Sure. I'm Lyda Bellum. I'm coming in from Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania, and I'm also a dog breeder. So when she says about farmers markets, where I found a lot of success is going to dog shows. I do a lot of dog shows. People love their pets just like they love their children, if not more than their children. They're willing to put the money out to have a healthy pet. So if you can get into a home show, a dog show, anything, I know they're not going on now, but look for the future. You can't believe the people you will meet and the connections you can find there.
Now, would it be safe to say that you like dogs a little bit?
A lot.
So this is good because, like, for me, it wouldn't work because me and dogs it just doesn't work. I mean, I'm not gonna. I know there's like people are like,
listen, he acts like he does not like our dogs, and the next thing I know, when no one else is in the room, guess who's talking to the dog?
No, me and dogs do not work well. So I'm just making that point that if you love dogs, this is a great idea, right? Do some dog shows.
It can be a horse show.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, people that are into horses. And I'm the only HempWorks person there.
Wow, that's awesome.
That is so awesome.
Yeah,
I love it.
So there's a nice little niche. Look for horse shows even, and, anything that you're in, that will allow you. Maybe it's your kid's soccer team and they're going to have a little craft event or something. But yeah, I know it's not going on now. But a couple things I want to go over is that self-doubt. You cannot have self-doubt. People get so excited when they're starting, and you're so excited about a product, and you run and tell everybody about the product you're using. And then as soon as you sign up to be the affiliate, boom, the self-doubt comes in. You're like, well, I don't know if I should tell them because now it's like they have to buy something off of me. You have to tell yourself it's not about you anymore. It's about them. You have to want to share this. They need you to tell them about it, and you're just going to succeed. It just skyrockets when you tell people what it's done for you. And even through Messenger, when you message them and they say, no, I don't think I'm interested, I'm good for now. A lot of people, I've already seen their story on Facebook, and I know they're not good for now. I've seen, oh my gosh, I'm in pain. Oh my gosh, I can't stand being cooped up in my house. So I never say, okay, thanks. Always come back with, well, that's great, but if you have a friend or family member that can benefit from any of this that I have, absolutely give them my information because this is what it's done for me. And then I go through everything that it's done for me. And a lot of people come back with, wow, really? One product did all that for you? And there you got your conversation. And you just keep talking and you'll get a customer. But probably even somebody that will sell. And the second thing is when they do buy a product, always follow up. Always give them the option, you bought a director pack. Or even if they bought one item, I always come back with, do you know you can save money if you buy a director pack? If you go scroll down and it'll say director pack, you get 4 products for $1.99, so it's saving you $80. And they're like, wow, I'll do that on my next order. And they do. And then you say to them, do you know if you sign up now for free, you can be an affiliate. You'll have your own website, just like I have, and you can start sharing it with your friends and family. And that's how I got my last 3 signups last month. They were like, oh, okay. And they signed up to be an affiliate. And then they had already bought a director pack. So I'm like, if you buy a second director pack, now you can be at the executive level making 50%. And a lot of them went back and bought their second pack.
Hold up, power team, everybody, are you getting this? Are you guys getting this? So, Lyda, you're going back, you're following up. You know, guys, this is so like basic, fundamental stuff, but I really feel like a lot of people missed the boat. And I'm going to just be transparent because guess what? I missed the boat too. I mean, I literally have hundreds of messages in my messenger right now I haven't even read. Shame on me, okay? So, how many of you are following up with every prospect, with every customer, with every affiliate, reaching back out and communicating to them like what Lyda is talking about right now, that consistent follow-up? Like, I feel like, Lyda, you're treating this actually like it's a real business.
It is a real business.
It is, because a lot of people don't treat it like a real business.
I know.
And then they wonder why they're not making money. This is why. So, and I want
you have to be passionate and caring, and let those people know that this product is for you. It's not all about me making the money. The product is for you, but believe me, the money will come to you.
Yeah, and so you talked about self-doubt, and man, whoo, that's a big one, because this is something I think we all face. I mean, maybe there's like 1 out of 100 that has like no self-doubt.
Right.
I personally, I've been filled with self-doubt my whole life. It's just part of like human nature. We have to find a way inside of us to get over ourselves and to squash the limiting beliefs and the doubt that we have in our mind, and even helping other people.
Yeah.
If I'm talking to a prospect or an affiliate, they're going to have doubt too. So how do we get over that self-doubt and help others get over the doubt that they have? So what tips do you have on that?
Well, you know what I tell people, even with doing a live, everybody out there right now that's looking at me is not judging me. I've been in their shoes and I've been like, wow, that person's on there talking live. I wonder if I'll ever get the confidence to do that. There isn't one person out there right now that's going, her hair doesn't look like it did the other day. Or maybe she has baggy eyes. You're not doing it, are you? I watch you guys and I think they are so confident. Every single one of you can do this. You can. Just put yourself in the audience's shoes and you realize they're not sitting there judging you. Everybody's not looking at me right now just picking apart how I look, but that's what you feel inside. But it doesn't happen. Just go for it.
I love it. I love it. Tremendous value. You guys are blowing up the comments. This is huge. I know everybody watching is loving this. So Lyda, 5K affiliate, you're blowing up, you know, you're just out there making it happen. So you've already given us some tremendous tips. Share with us one more strategy, tip, suggestion, something. I mean, you've been in the business now for how long?
1 year.
1 year. Come on, y'all. Woo! This is big time. So after a whole year in the business, give us one more tip, strategy, suggestion for everyone who's here that is going through challenges, because we all are, and how everyone can have their breakthrough.
Just get over that self-doubt. And another thing I started was a Facebook page, not your own profile page, but start a Facebook page that when people search for things in their search bar, they'll find you. I started it even just a week ago, and I've got hundreds of people already liking my page. So I can post on that page as well as my personal page. You've got 2 places where you're reaching people. Instead of just your friends list, you're out there reaching other people too.
I love it. Guys, I want to just piggyback on that because I want everyone to be careful. We built our entire business to 100K, 500K without using a fan page, just so everyone knows. We've used just our personal profiles to build our entire business. Now, if you feel like you're at the place in your life and in your business where you want to go create a business page, a fan page, and you want to spend money on advertising, because that's usually how the only way that's going to really be effective is if you're going to do Facebook ads to build up your fan page, go for it. It's a whole beast on its own, but I don't want anyone watching this to feel like they need to do that because
you don't have to.
Yeah.
But a lot of my Beaver Valley Doxies followers, I guess, then would follow that page as well. Yeah. So I had an initial start there.
Love it. Love it. Tremendous value, Lyda. You're amazing. We love you. We appreciate you. Congratulations once again.
Thank you.
Woo! All right. All right. We have 3 more rock star ladies in the lineup. Who's next?
Andrea.
Andrea is next. All right, Andrea. How are you doing? Oh, you're muted.
You're muted.
You'll have to unmute yourself. It won't let me do it. This water?
Yep.
Hey,
I'm
here.
All right, Andrea, you got to tell us a little bit about you, who you are, where you live, and what do you got going on in your life?
Well, I'm a mom of 2 boys. I live in Canada. And normally I'm a caterer, but I can't do that right now. So I've just taken on this full time and being a teacher at home for my kid. But other than that, just rocking and rolling, making goals, crushing them.
Love it. So we got another Canadian in the house. What's up, Canada? Make some noise. And even though she's in Canada, she's still rocking. Top producer on the team last month. And, with all the crazy things that are happening in the world today, a lot of people are losing their jobs. And so you, like millions of other people, are being forced to no longer work. You're at home. And so maybe my first question for you would be, what have you done mentally to be in a place of positivity, to be able to, while you're at home, do this instead of, playing victim or being depressed or I don't have a job? Because there's a lot of people that are out of work. And we're like, hey, you're out of work. Would you like to work from home with a business? And they're like, no, I don't want to do that. And we're like, okay, why not? So share with us a little bit about that.
I have really just had to do my daily gratitudes every day because with all this going on right now, my hubby, he lost his job last month. So that really took me where I had to set goals and I had to crush them. I had to do this for me and for my family. I also took the Michael Burnoff course, and that really put me in a completely different headspace. It helped me so much. I just had to really change everything that I was doing before. I had to really focus, be consistent, just
love it. Mindset. You're getting focused, and I love this because you're in a place where a lot of people are. And it even reminds me of where we were before this business. We didn't have jobs. We didn't have income. The only way for us to survive was to make money with this business. And so, the quote that I first heard from Todd Falcone was, if you treat this business as if your life depended on it, then you'll be successful. But 99% of people, and this maybe is a wake-up call for maybe a few people that are watching this, most people are not treating this business as if their life depended on it, and therefore they're not successful. So maybe there's just a little switch that people need to make, and it'll just open the floodgates. So let's get into some strategy. Share with us, what did you do? Oh, how long have you been in the business?
Since the end of January.
Nice. So February, March, only really 2 months.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So tell us, your second month in the business was last month. You're one of the top producers. Give us some of the specific strategies and things that you did to be able to make that happen.
Really, I'm very organic with everything that I do. I don't have a script. I just have organic conversation with everybody. I'm super authentic. I make sure that I know my product information the information about the compensation plan. I just try to relate to everybody on a personal level so that the conversation flows better and they feel more comfortable with me. And I found like making a schedule was huge for me. Like being a mom, I had to be able to balance now being a teacher and I have a 2-year-old. Like I really have to schedule everything that I do and write everything down. I have to write everything down or I forget. Like when I'm talking, I always make sure every day that I connect with anywhere from 15 to 50 people a day. And that's with follow-ups included. But I have to write it all down because if I didn't, I would forget about so many people. And that's how I got a lot of my signups, to make sure that I did my follow-ups.
Sounds like everybody's doing lots of follow-ups.
Yeah.
Follow-ups
It's so important.
So I love that. Obviously, guys, so for those people who are watching this and maybe you need a little bit of a tweak, maybe this could be it, writing stuff down, right? What do you guys need to write down to keep yourself on point, on track? Maybe even like a bullet list of I got to get this and this and this done every day for my business. So you're messaging anywhere from 15 to 50 a day.
Yep.
And, so again, it comes back to the messaging. How many people are you messaging every single day? What else you got for us? What other tips, suggestions do you have for everybody?
Something that's been huge for me is like showing up to all the trainings. And if I can't be there, then I watch the replay. And me, I'm old school. I'm pen to paper. I take notes for everything. And if I can't make it to the training, I watch the replay because there's so much valuable information in these trainings that I can't stress it enough. You gotta be present in this business with your team. If you are stuck on something, reach out to your mentors. My mentors have helped me so much. It's insane. I'm in contact with them every single day. And even when I have my bad days and things aren't going so well, Kendall and Nathan are there to just pick me back up and shake me around and tell me that it's not always going to be like this.
I love it. I love it. By the way, for everyone who's watching, if you have any questions, save them for the end because we'll answer questions that everyone has at the end of the training. So everyone write down your questions and hold them. So a couple things you just said. Number one, you're showing up to all the training. Now, this one just kind of blows my mind because there are so many people that join this business and then they don't show up to the training and then they wonder why they're not successful.
They're doing themselves a disservice.
And it goes back to the whole thing, guys. Like you can lead a prospect to water, but you can't make them drink. Guess what? The same thing applies in this business. We can show all of our team and all the affiliates, here's the training. We're here every week. This is what you need to be successful. And they don't show up.
Yeah.
And then it's like, well, we can't make people do it, right? So you have to, even if you have to force yourself, like whatever it is that you're doing on Sunday night at 9 p.m. Eastern, this should be it, nothing else. And if you have to miss it, like she said, watch the recording. Christopher Livingston, boom, success leaves clues. Exactly. And one other thing you said that I think is just absolutely huge, you have a support system. Right? Yeah. Now, I want to be clear because I want to just really quick on this. Our sponsor, my sponsor in this business, basically retired, right? I mean, I don't have a sponsor that I can just reach out to for help. And there's a lot of people that don't have a sponsor. That's okay. Guess what you do have? You have someone in your upline who will be there to help you, somebody. So I will have a quick call to action for everyone. Go into your back office and your MDC back office. Click on Success Coaches. And when you click on Success Coaches, guess what? It's going to show you your direct 3 people above you. Reach out to all of them. Send them a text message. Send them an email and say, hey, I'm in your team. I want to be successful. Can I work with you? Can I be accountable to you? And then you could even ask them, who is your upline? And keep going. Get the next person. oh, who is your upline? Like you should have a piece of paper with your 5 to 10 people that are above you all the way up, because those are people who are vested in your success. Find at least one of them that you can on a daily basis stay plugged in with, stay connected with, go to for help. And if you ever have a bad day or you're frustrated, guess who is there for you? Somebody in your upline. Somebody will be there. So I love that. All right, Andrea, give us some more. What else you got for us?
Focus on completing your goals. That was something that was huge for me as well. Like having laser focus, like you always say, be laser focused. You really, truly have to be. Don't let anything or anyone get in your way. Don't let those people that are rude and don't want anything to do with your business or delete you or whatever they do, don't let them control your outcome. You just have to be stronger than that.
Focus. Focus really is one of the number one keys to success in this business, especially now.
Yeah.
I mean, guys, seriously, distractions are everywhere. It's insanity. The number of distractions, whether it's friends, family, news, whatever it is, it's crazy. The more that you give time and energy to distractions, you're just destroying any chance that you're going to have success in this business. You have to force yourself to get focused. So, Andrea, congratulations. Canada is on fire. We are going to be working closely with you, my friend, to get you to 5K affiliate this month.
Perfect.
Is that your goal?
I'm excited.
Awesome. Yes. Andrea, thanks for being here. We appreciate you.
Thank you for having
Congratulations. All right. We have 2 more rock star ladies. Are we ready?
Mm-hmm.
Who's up next? Who's it going to be? I think we should.
Let's do Britt. She's been on here.
Britt.
She's been waiting so patiently.
Britt, are you ready? Here we go. Britt, you'll have to unmute yourself because I can't do it.
There we go. Can you hear me?
Yes, we got you.
Yay! Hi.
Yay. All right, you made it. This is awesome. So I don't know anything about Britt. Do you?
No.
This is really cool. You gotta love it. So first of all, congratulations on getting on the leaderboard. Tell us a little bit about you and your story.
I'm from the Sault Ste. Marie. It's a small border town in Ontario. And I'm a
Oh, we
mom
got
of 5.
Canada again?
Yeah. And yeah, so I joined like 2 months ago, a little over 2 months ago, and I hit my first rank advancement in March and hit the leaderboards as well. So that was cool. Got my first share in the global bonus pool. Yeah, so that was pretty cool. Lots of cool stuff happened. Yeah.
That's awesome. So you were on the leaderboard last month too?
March.
March. Yeah. I'm sorry, March. Yeah, March. That was last month.
We're
Perfect.
in April now, right? Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so let's just dive in. I mean, guys, Canada is in the house. We have a lot of people on our team. They're like, that's it. We're moving to Canada. Because
We're killing it. And we don't even have the products here yet. It blows my mind.
yeah, and I think it's actually interesting because, you know, sometimes when you are at a disadvantage, like Canadians are, they will actually work harder. Therefore, they have more success. And so it really just all comes back to mindset. So I'm going to just turn it over to you, Britt. Give us some of the things that you have been doing to be able to generate the results that you have.
Basically, I make sure I'm doing my daily gratitude about making a daily post, whether it's in the morning, noon, or night. I make sure I do one a day at least. And I like to give people an inside look at who I am as a whole, like my kids and my family and who we are. And I like to direct my attention to the right audience, people that I think are going to be interested in this in the first place, because otherwise it's kind of a waste of time if you're pitching this to people who don't care. So I do that a lot. And I'm always doing things in my groups. I'm building those relationships every day. And yeah, and I've had a lot of success that way.
I love it. So tell everybody, you know, I mean, give us a little more meat and potatoes on you know, what are you saying? What is your big, tip or strategy for everyone so they can get on the leaderboard like you did?
Okay, well, I just I try to make it personal and organic, so I just message everybody. I let them know a little bit about who I am. I tell them that there's a lot of new faces on my list, and I'm just trying to reach out and get to know everybody, and that's how I just start the conversation. A lot of people will see it and ignore it, so then I'll just wait a day and I'll message them back and be like, "Oh, you must have been busy. Just how's your day going?" And then they'll just get back to me. And then I just started like that. I asked them what they do for work. I've also pulled a lot of useful information from the Fearless Networking book that we got in our welcome package. That thing is dino. Like if you take the time to sit down and read what's in there, I've been using that a lot.
I love it. The Fearless book. I think it's in here. Where is it? Yep. So again, another reason why anybody who's joining as a free affiliate needs to order at least something so they get their kit, and in their kit, they get this amazing book.
Oh, it's amazing. It goes over objections, how to do better presenting, getting over your fears, building that rapport with people. Yeah.
I love it.
That's awesome.
And you mentioned a little bit, you touched on follow-up and how when you're messaging people, sometimes people ignore you. Oh, shocker, right?
Yeah.
And so you just keep following up and you just keep going. What would you say would be one of your tips on messaging people that has helped you to enroll people?
Just to stay positive and enthusiastic about it, and let them know that it's free to join. So come in and take a test run and see what it's about for yourself. And you'll know by going through what we have to offer, whether it's going to be for you or not. And it also gives you an insight to us and people that are having success and how we got there and our stories. And it's really helpful. A lot of people come in and see it and they're like, oh, wow, this was such an eye opener. I didn't really know this, and this, and yeah, it's great.
Awesome. Well, Britt, listen, you're amazing. You're awesome. We're so excited to be working with you. Congratulations. And I know that we're going to be working closely with you as well to help you hit 5K affiliate. Are you ready?
I'm so ready.
Woo! Awesome. Give it up for Britt. Congratulations. Thank you for being here.
No problem. It's an honor. Thanks.
All right, we got one more. We got the amazing, the awesome, brand new 5K affiliate, Hamida. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you guys?
Oh my goodness, guys, talk about, saving the best for last. We have a brand new 5K affiliate who is in Kenya. Can we get a hashtag no excuses? She's in Kenya. It's amazing.
It is. It's awesome.
So, Hamida, how long have you been in the business?
I have been in the business for 1 year right now.
1 year.
Yeah.
You know what I love about this is she didn't quit. She didn't quit. It took her a year to hit 5K affiliate. And I have a prediction that Hamida is going to the top.
Oh, yes, I am.
So I want everyone to just take this in for a second, okay? No excuses. She's been in the business for a year. She's in Kenya. So Hamida, I'm just gonna ask you to get right to the nitty-gritty details. First of all, what time is it where you are right now?
It's 5:10 a.m. in the morning.
5:10 a.m. 5:10 in the morning. No excuses. I love it.
I almost missed this.
So, Hamida, tell us what exactly have you been doing? What are the specific things you've done to be able to create success in this business?
Sure. If you'll allow me, let me start by saying, in the month of March, by let me say around 25th, I already had 3K in points, but then I lost total focus. When all this happened, I just went off everything. And I don't know why. I actually went into very serious anxiety. And it took me almost 3 days to realize, oh my God, what am I doing? I'm almost hitting 5K, and I'm already sucked into everything that's going on in the world right now. My husband just told me that he's not going to, he doesn't have a salary in April and in May. And I was like crushed. So one thing that I really did to bounce back is I shut myself off media and everything. And I am very good at prospecting every single day. Like I do it on steroids every single day. But one thing that I'm not really good at is follow-up. So I went back and looked at my work. I have a journal that every day I have to put in the work that I've done. So when I look back, I realized I'm not following up on so many people that I've previously talked to. So I went from the people I talked to in January up to end of February, and I followed up every single one of these people. And my strategy is I use LinkedIn a lot because I prefer talking to professional people. Why? I'm not good at starting with building rapport. I prefer going straight to the point and building rapport after. Yeah, I find that that it works more for me. So I usually just go straight up. Hi, I can see you're I can see you're a mother and you're a manager at this bank. How is it going? This is what I'm doing. Are you open to making an extra income? That's what I do. If someone says no, I will follow up on them like at least once a month. But my biggest strategy was follow up on steroids. Let me just say that I followed up in the last 5 days of March. I sat down, did nothing, never left the house, called every single person that I talked to. And guess what? That's how I got 12 people to enroll. Eight of them, I pushed 8 of them. Okay, let me not say pushed. I made sure that 8 of them bought some products. Yeah. So that is what I did a lot.
Following up on steroids.
I love it.
Yeah. I love it. This is big. And I want to also say that, what you said is powerful when you mention something, and we don't like to talk about this, and we get sometimes in a rut. Mm-hmm. How many of you watching this right now have ever been in a rut? You've been in a place, maybe it's because something bad happened in your life. Maybe it's something happening in the media, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
And you find yourself like almost paralyzed. Mm-hmm. And you find yourself like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? Anxiety, freaking out, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
And I love what you said, because this is a great thing for everyone who's watching. If you ever find yourself in this situation, you said that you blocked out everything.
Yeah.
Just blocked it out. And what did you do as soon as you blocked everything out?
I quickly went on and looked at why am I not getting the results I wanted, that I need to get? And I realized I'm not following up on so many people. As I said earlier, I'm very good at talking to almost 50 people every day. And I had slowed down on that a bit. So what I really worked on is following up on every single person that I talked to in order to be able to at least get some balance point. I mean, the points that I needed to get to 5K. So that is what I really did. And of course, I worked with the people in my team. And to be honest, every person I called kept on saying, oh, let's wait. I mean, we need to wait, whatever is going on. We need to we want to wait for whatever is going on, stop. And I'm like, is your family going to wait? I mean, if you wait for whatever is going on to stop, what are you going to eat? Yeah. You're not sure if tomorrow you're in the statistics of people who are going to lose their jobs. So I used a lot of doom and gloom I'm sorry, to to awaken people from.
You have to wake people up.
Yes, I really try to wake people up and show them what the future could be. Yeah. So many things are changing right now. Yeah. The old things that we knew is being changed. Yeah. I mean, especially in Africa, most people don't like anything online. They think anything online is a scam. So I keep telling people right now, you don't know if your work is going to be taken online. Yeah. So you need to stay woke. Yeah. You need to stay woke, and you need to just look for something that can bring that extra coin in your pocket. Yeah. Because you don't know, one day you're going to wake up, and it's happening. You're going to wake up with no income. What are you going to do? Yeah. So I would talk to my prospects and get them in their head, tell them that, and yeah.
That's awesome.
And what I can tell every affiliate, don't look at how long you've been in the business. Look at how much time you spend talking to your prospects. That is a marker for progress. Yeah. How much time are you spending on your prospects? How much time are you spending talking to your aces? How many time are you spending talking to, I know the people who are really not doing the business, but encourage them. One thing that I'm very big on is using the products to keep people in the business, wellness. And I also use that with my affiliates. I ask people, how are you boosting your immunity? Yeah. In whatever is going on. I mean, you need to think, how are you going to boost your immunity so that you have the energy and the power to support your family, to even think of what you're going to do next. Because if your health is not taken care of, then you'll not even think about any other thing. So that should be your first focus. What are you doing with your health? I have products that can assist you with good health. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Wow.
I love it.
I mean, all I could say is massive inspiration from Hamida in Canada. Like, absolutely amazing stuff. In Kenya. What? I mean, Canada's.
It rhymes.
You know, in Kenya.
Yeah.
So what question do you have for Hamida? Anything? As our last person?
I mean, I don't have a question. She just nailed it. I love it. She's relentless. She's following up. She's being super focused, laser focused, and she's just attacking her business and letting people know, like, hey, we call that pouring salt in the wound, reminding people, hey, we have the Band-Aid for your wound. Like, don't wait until your wound is too large, right? So I love it.
Yeah. So the other thing that I'm currently using is that every single day we have 3 Zoom calls.
Zooms.
3? You said 3 Zoom calls?
Yes.
And so what are you doing on these Zoom calls?
We are using Alton Patterson's Zoom call, and it's 3 times a day. So we invite our affiliates and new prospects to come and listen in on. So we just do business presentation and product, like 20 minutes product training, and then business presentation and why home business now.
Wow.
Yeah. So we do that 3 times a day.
Guys, we talk about this. Find ways to step up. Treat this like a real business. What she's doing is something anyone can do.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody can get on Zoom once a day and do a presentation. We have brand new slides with all the new products. So the fact that she's doing that for people in Kenya is probably a big reason why her business is booming. I know that you have 2 people on your team that last month did amazing. So I want to give them a shout out. You've got Lynn
Yes.
and Carol, and
Yes.
they're both in Kenya as well, right?
Yes, they are.
And they're
And
both
Lynn is in remote Kenya.
What's that?
Lynn is in remote Kenya. She's in in the rural area.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm in Nairobi with Karen Joki. Very privileged to be around her. She is, I think she's 10 times. I usually look at Karen Joki and I see Aaron Parker because she's very energetic. She's very energetic, and I really love her. She's 10 times who I am. Yeah.
That's amazing. Well, Hamida, you are definitely a massive inspiration. We are so proud of you, so excited for your success, and we are excited to help your two rock stars, Carol and Lynn, both hit 5K this month. Where are you guys at? And then we're going to help you go 10K this month.
Woo!
Love it.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Hamida. We're going to have you out for more training in the future. So thank you for being here. And again, congratulations.
Thank you, guys.
Awesome. Wow. Wow. Wow.
5 a.m.
Wow.
and she came on to talk to y'all.
Yeah. So how many of you guys are getting value? Are your minds just blown right now with inspiration? I want to encourage everyone, if you are watching this on Facebook, it means you're inside of the Power Team group.
Yeah.
So you want to tag your team. As soon as we're done, go through your whole team, tag them, make sure they watch the recording of this training. If you're watching this on YouTube, the video on YouTube is public, but please don't share it all over Facebook, okay? This is a training. So if you're watching this on YouTube, you can share it with your team, but not with prospects, okay? You know, I think we were going to do questions, but I mean, it's getting kind of late. Does anybody want to ask any questions, or should we just wrap it up? Anybody have any quick questions? What I'd like to ask for all of you, if there's no questions, is take a moment and just share in the comments, you know, what was your
key takeaway?
Yeah, what was your biggest takeaway? How about that? I would like for everybody to just take a minute right now, 30 to 60 seconds, and from your heart, authentically, what was your biggest takeaway from this whole training? So you can mention the person who you learned it from, or you can just type in the comments. I want to put your comments on the screen right now so we can all benefit from seeing what are your biggest takeaways. So we'll take a minute right now. Go ahead. Let's see your biggest takeaways. And
what were your biggest takeaways?
Well, I want to see what everybody else has to say. What was your biggest takeaways?
Well, I mean, success leaves clues. There was a lot of repetitive themes. I don't know if y'all noticed. It was consistency.
Yep.
Focusing. Mindset. I love that a lot of people start their day with gratitude and meditations. That's a big clue.
It's a big one.
Big clue. And, you know, messaging people, getting out there. Like, you know what always cracks me up when I know nobody on our team is saying this, but people in other companies, or they hop around and then they say, oh, I left this company and, you know, I didn't want to message people. We just have such a good product. People just come to me. And I'm like, really? Because I've never seen a pizza place or a restaurant open up and just say, we're open, and just sit there and wait. No, you got to open your mouth and let people know that you are in business. Like, I just don't get that mindset. Like, how are people going to find you? They don't know, Karen, that you're in that business because you're not opening up your mouth. I don't care how good you think your product is. If you're not opening up your mouth, people don't know you're in business, right? So I just love how everybody was like 15 to 50 messages, whatever they're able to do to fit into a day, not caring what other people think, because guys, don't let people have an expensive opinion of you while they're sitting in the cheap seats. Did you catch that? I saw that quote online. I like that. Don't let people have an expensive opinion of you when they're sitting in the bleachers.
Boom!
They're not on the playing field with you. They're in the stands. They're just watching. They're hanging out. So who cares, right?
Hold that thought.
Yeah.
Quick question from Phyllis. I'm going to keep going through your comments, guys. Right now, for the rest of this month, only April, people can still join for free. Listen carefully. We're not going to go through a whole training on this. A free affiliate can earn commissions as an affiliate immediately without buying anything. However, there's a few details. Number one, they, starting next month, so that would be May, have to purchase a product, something, in order to stay active to earn commission. If they don't purchase something next month, they will go inactive and they can no longer earn commission. Okay. Number two, if they don't purchase a product in May, they won't get their kit. This is a $20 value. They get this for free. They just have to purchase something. And then number three, of course, is you want to encourage them to get to director executive by purchasing products so they can make more in the comp plans. Hopefully that answers your question. Consistent follow-up, not giving up, pushing forward, consistency, mindset, follow-up, taking action, passion. This is a huge one. You got to have passion for what you do, right? This is great. I love this. Do not look at how long you've been in the business. Look at how much you have
Talked to your prospects.
How much you have talked to your prospects. How much time you're taking to talk to your prospects. Is that right?
Yeah, that's what Hamida said.
Okay. And daily gratitude.
Look at how much time you're prospecting. That's your metrics to success.
Wow. That's huge.
Yeah.
Love it, love it, love it. Consistency, follow up like crazy. Consistency, follow up. Wrote everything down. Awesome. Brit's going 5K. Woo! By the way, how many of you, I want you to drop a comment and I just want you to say posted. Comment posted if, or you're going to, if you took a picture at some point during this training and you're going to post that picture on your Facebook and talk about it. Like share something about this training, even if it's just how excited you are to be a part of this. And that could encourage other people to want to reach out to be a part of this with you. Just a little idea, maybe, right? Okay. Asking for referrals. Lyda talked about that. This is huge, right? What products has done for them. Consistent daily actions, the journal. Self-doubt will destroy your business, guys. It's something we all are faced with. We have to just crush all the doubt. Just going through your comments, guys. Love it, love it. Once I get through all the comments, we're going to close the training.
Yeah, the self-doubt thing is huge. I heard somebody talk, and it's so true. It's so funny that people are so self-absorbed. They're not paying attention to you. They're like, don't notice. So all of your self-doubt and negative talk in your head and being self-conscious, no one else is noticing because they're thinking about themselves. So
true.
It's so true.
Gosh, where's all these comments coming from? You guys are blowing it up. Hamida gets to the point first and then builds rapport if there's interest. This is huge. This is one of my biggest things for me.
And you know, you do that too.
I do this. When I'm prospecting, I get right to the point. And then after I know they're serious, they're interested, I'm not going to waste my time, then I'll go into a little bit of details, rapport building, and talk to them.
But guys, if that's not your style, then don't try to force it. Like, be yourself. People can feel that. Not everybody is aggressive like that, and that's okay. No is not a no. That's right. It just means not now.
Blocking out the media. Oh, that's number one right now. The media will bury your mind. Stay away from it. Get straight to the point. I love it. Stay focused on your goals. How many people have you talked to for success?
Yeah. And you know what else I loved is all the different places to find people.
Kathy Parker, let's go.
You know, from dog shows to farmers markets to Facebook to LinkedIn. Like, people always say, where do I find people? If you live on planet Earth, there's people. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I teach this from day one. and that is messaging people every day. Most people just simply aren't willing to do it, but it really is success leaves clues. You know, if you want success, you've got to reach out to more people consistently.
It's just like any other business. Like if you were a realtor selling houses, you'd be talking to people. If you sold cars, you'd be talking to people. So, same thing.
So this is good. Someone told me, I will join with you if you FaceTime me, but didn't bother to watch the videos. So again, everyone has their own style, like Kathy said. My style, I will not spend any time with a prospect, and you can even ask people that I've sponsored. Allison Byler likes to make fun of me for this one, because Allison literally messaged me. She's like, hey, can we talk? And I was like, about what? And I didn't know who she was. And she like wanted to get on the phone and talk to me about the business. And I wouldn't, because I'm not going to waste my time. Right. So until I knew she was serious, then we talked and she got started. So for me, I agree with Maria here. And again, everyone has a different style. For me, my prospect has to go to my website.
Yeah.
They have to pre-enroll. They have to watch all 4 videos of Josh. And they need to go to our Power Team page and watch our Power Team presentation. Then I would be happy to talk to them, because that shows me they're serious. They've taken the time. And the conversation we're going to have at that point is going to be pretty simple. It's going to be answering a few questions and getting them started. So just a little, just throwing that out there. Don't waste your time. It crushes me when I hear people say, well, I spent an hour on the phone with my prospect and they didn't sign up. They weren't even interested. And I'm like, no, right? Make sure they're serious first. Don't waste your time. Okay. You can build where CBD is not available. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look at Kenya. Look at Canada. Kenya and Canada. They're crushing it. They can't buy CBD, right?
Yeah.
Don't let people have expensive opinions of you when they're sitting in the cheap seats.
Yeah,
Good
and
one.
that's not my quote. I saw that on Pinterest, and I was like, "Ooh, I love that." I don't even remember. Somebody probably came up with it, but I was like, "Ooh, I like that." It's so true.
Awesome. I see a lot of you guys posted. You guys are posting pictures of the training. And by the way, this is just a little side tip for me to you, that when you're on powerful trainings, this is not just for this training, but any training, take a photo of the training that you're on, post it on Facebook, talk about how excited you are about the training you just watched, and maybe even ask people, hey, would you like to be able to participate in weekly powerhouse trainings where we're learning how to make money from home? Anybody? And do you think some people might comment? They might message you like, hey, what is this? And if you continue to do this and posting this consistently, it's going to attract people. And they're going to want to work out. They're going to want to reach out to work with you.
Oh, they're watching.
People are watching you, I promise. Guys, I just had a gentleman reach out to me who I met like 4 or 5 years ago. And I didn't even remember we were even friends on Facebook. He reached out to me. He says, Aaron, it's the first thing he said, Aaron, I've been watching you. Mm-hmm. And I'm interested in your business. We've never worked together before. People are watching you on Facebook. Never forget that. Okay? All right, guys. So we're just going to wrap it up. We good?
Yeah.
Any final advice, tips for the Power Team, honey?
I already said it.
You did? Okay. Okay. Powerhouse
Keep
Power
rocking.
Team training.
Turn the news off.
Boom.
You're not gonna get real news anyway. No matter what station, y'all. No matter what station, you're not gonna get the full story. So just la 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 la.
Christopher, just my friend, mission accomplished. Who is fired up? Make some noise. Kathy Parker crushed it. That's what I'm talking about. And it's our anniversary. Love
High
you.
five.
Mwah. What?
Nothing.
Love you guys. You guys are amazing. We love you. We appreciate you so much. Thank you for being here on our anniversary. It means a lot. So just stick around, guys. Stay plugged in. Seriously. If you're watching this and you're a part of our team on Facebook, every Sunday night, 9 p.m. Eastern. We are here. Set your alarm, mark your calendar. Every Sunday night we are here. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. And when you subscribe, you have to click the little bell. When you click the bell, that will ensure that you get notified when we are posting new trainings on our YouTube channel. So thanks for being here. We love you guys. We'll see you on the next training. Good night, everybody.